Okay everyone, so for today, these are the progress that I was able to accomplish in Datus Quest, Week 3, Day 19. I was working on a test scene for setting up the character and trying to improve on how I would want to draw the tiles inside of the environment, because this is going to be referencing a rice terraces, or the rice terraces, which is a, you would see that we do have here rice terraces, and I wanted this to be my inspiration for the layout of the environment from where the character will be moving around. I'm still having a difficult time on working on the corners from the tiles here, and I maximize the use of GIMP. I usually use GIMP, or I use GIMP for my tile set creation. And right now, you would see that I've set up in GIMP the, if I go to this new file, you would see that I have a grid system, and I was able to set that up by going to image, configure grid, and based on the size of the tile map that you want to create, let's say I want a 16 by 16. These are the common tile sets that you will find if you're working with pixel art. If I wanted 8 by 8, so you would see I just need to replace the values here. And if I wanted 144 by 144, you would see this is going to configure your grid for you, and it will be serving as a guide to what size of tiles you want to be in your environment. If I wanted that to be 36 by 36, and usually you'll have to also activate in view show grid. You can actually toggle that by using the view option here, and you can also drag guides to the middle if you want to at least have some sort of a guide if you're working with your tiles. So if you have your grid here, you want to adjust those guides, you can try to use that to identify where you would want the guide to be located. And you'll see I can move the guide around here. I can make multiple guides if I would want to set this up. If you're working with GIMP as a tool for your development, for your game development, and you can set your guide depending on how many tiles you have set for your project. You might want to set some guides there. Let's say, for example, if you're using GIMP for web development, you would definitely be working with 12 columns, especially for Twitter Bootstrap. If you're going to be using Bootstrap, you want to set up some sort of a guide. This is going to be useful for that. And right now, I was able to go and work on this. I'm still working on some corners, and a good tutorial from where I learned how to set this up would be from the channel of, just want to recommend the channel of Adam. He has plenty of good tutorials when it comes to pixel art, so you might want to check his channel. I'm going to leave a link. He has a very good Grassy platform tileset tutorial here that you might want to check out. It's a very cool discussion that he made there, and I would recommend that you watch most of his videos. He's really good with, I really like his tutorials when it comes to pixel art, so I've been watching some of them, and I'm learning a lot from his channel when it comes to pixel art. So right now, that's the progress of the game that I'm working on, and I'm hoping that we can try to further enhance this. I'm going to further enhance the tile sets that I have here. So that's for day 19, and this is the current progress for the game Datus Quest.